Hello, Scorpio. This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. I hope you're doing well today. This will be a collective reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. And I'm going to start with a Keeper of the Lights oracle to see which ascended master or spiritual being is guiding this reading for us today. I am doing water sign readings this week, and I pointed out to Cancer yesterday that all of my sisters are each water sign. So I have a Cancer sister, a Scorpio sister, and a Pisces sister. And I absolutely, my Scorpio sister and I are the closest. And we always say, I'm a Virgo, we're always like, if we could be one person, we'd be the most amazing one person ever if we could just join together. Um, Definitely a big Scorpio fan. So, Spirit, who is guiding this reading for us today? One card, please. Okay. Fast and Furious. Oh, my favorite. Mahavatar Babaji, Soul Expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Very cool. I mean, I'm going to read the book on this. Please let me know. I'm new here on YouTube and I'm trying to figure out some kind of different things or approaches to take. And I don't know if people prefer to have the meaning from the book read or not. So if you wouldn't mind leaving in the comments, I really would like some feedback about if you just want me to read what's on the card, or if you actually like me to read the entire explanation of the card, okay? So I'm pretty open-minded. I can do whatever it is that works for the collective. Okay. Mahavatar means great incarnation or avatar, and Babaji means sacred father. Mahavatar Babaji is a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of the Indian yogi Paramahansa Yogananda. Babaji, as he's called, is short and is said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe that he is like the Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. Super high vibrational dude there. Pretty impressive, Scorpio. So Babaji is here guiding this message for you. Let's see what Babaji would like you to know. I'm going to start with two cards from the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle. I just have the major arcanas and the zodiac cards here. Okay. Let me just move this a little bit because I see it glare. There we go. Okay, Spirit. May we have two cards for the main guidance of this reading? Two cards, please. Okay. Beautiful. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Okay. So with the Empress here, that's definitely pointing out that you may be working on a higher vibration of your feminine energy. The Empress is ruled by Venus. So there could be some aspects of relationships involved in this. Or with Venus, it can be just creating an environment of love around us and beauty around us and abundance around us. Um, with this card, also the zodiac associations with it are Taurus and Libra. So with those two energies, the Empress is extremely grounded and grounded in her abundance. So she does not need to identify herself with material items. She loves beauty just because it's beautiful, not because it's considered rich or makes her look, that she's surrounded by luxury. She could find beauty in the simplest of things. And also with that Libra, she's very fair and always looking to work in the ways of justice. She's also, as you can see here, touching these stars with that air energy. She's very connected to spirit and the ether, But again, like I said with Taurus, she stays grounded as well. So working with the earthly energy and the spiritual energy at the same time. Okay, very creative energy as well. Wheel of Fortune. It looks like, especially with Baba G there and the Empress, as long as you are working on keeping your energy in this high vibration here, that things will really start working in your favor. With the Wheel of Fortune, I always like to point this out to people. This wheel, it does work in your favor regardless, okay? But it is also kind of connected to the law of attraction, okay? The higher your vibration is, the more this wheel can spin for you in your favor because it's going to match your high vibration. Okay, so if you're working on yourself spiritually here and really trying to connect to your higher self, and then also working on yourself here in this feminine energy of how you uh, present yourself in your earthly experience, this Wheel of Fortune can really bring a lot to you. Okay. So let's see what else wants to come out in this reading. Beautiful reading so far. Okay. I'm going to start with the Star Maiden Tarot, and I'm going to take 3 cards. This is where I do ask you to please have a little patience with me. I take all of the cards out first and I work with 3 different decks. So I'll be taking out 9 cards. Okay, so once we get through this process, things do start moving quickly and you will get all of the information that the reading would like to deliver. At the end of this, I will be doing 3 cards of advice from Spirit, and those always really seem to be important guidance. So I would definitely stick around for that. 3 cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Beautiful energy so far. Okay. 3 cards of guidance, please, Spirit. This is the Craft Tarot, just a black background, Rider Waite. Wow. Okay. And then I'll be grabbing 3 cards from the Modern Tarot. This is on Etsy. Okay. Spirit, may we have 3 cards of guidance for our Scorpios here. Okay. 2 on the floor. Amazing. Move these up. This is great. Okay. Scorpio. We're starting with the King of Cups. Okay. So we have the King of Cups is ruled by the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra. So this is your energy coming in with a very clear sense of who you are. You might be King's lead. So you might be in some type of leadership position in your relationships. Okay. People might really be depending on you to show them the way. And with this, it's leadership that your ego is in balance. You're doing it in the right way, right? You're not, it's not coming through in a way that you're trying to control the situation. You're not doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it from the heart space. Okay. So you're absolutely in an energy of being a strong support system, especially when it comes to emotional aspects of your relationships. Okay, really holding it together. Or somebody could be doing that for you, but I'm seeing that as you. And here we have the Page of Wands. throat chakra, sacral chakra. So with this King of Cups here, there might be an aspect of yourself you're looking to especially with this Empress being about creation and giving birth to new ideas. Here's the idea. Okay, there's something that after taking care of other people and being a great leader and being a great support system, I think it's time for you to kind of focus on yourself now a little bit. What's exciting to you? Do you want to travel? Do you want to learn about new things? Do you have a new hobby that you're looking to start and learn about, right? Because whatever this is, it does require communication. So it could be that you're learning, okay? You're talking about it, you're talking to other people about it, or with that communication, it can also be a divine intervention where out of nowhere, this amazing idea has just popped into your head, and you're like, yes, that's what I've been looking for to start this new exciting project here. Okay. So something new, something exciting. We have the moon card here. Just want to check the glare on that. Perfect. So I feel like we can read this moon card many ways. For some of you, because this is a collective reading, it won't resonate with everybody. But I feel like some of what it is that's going to excite you might be about spiritual things. And that's obviously would be connected to Baba G there. Okay. So things that are kind of mysterious, things that are kind of taboo, maybe working on psychic abilities. Okay. That can be for some of you. For other people, there might be some hesitation. And this is something that this is a major arcana. It's important that you look at it. And Scorpio, I always brag about you. If you haven't watched my other readings, you are not afraid to deep dive and look into the depths. Not afraid at all. My my appreciation for your ability to do a deep dive on yourself is unbelievable. So there might be some fear about starting something new. And maybe you're connected here to this responsibility that you've had in this King of Cups, this emotional support and leadership for everybody else. Okay. So you might have some hesitation or fear about saying, you know what? Now it's time for me. I want to take my own path. Okay. So it's okay to look into that and see why you're feeling that way and why you're putting that pressure on yourself. But it's there for you to investigate. It's not there for you to stop you from pursuing this passion. Okay. Like I said, it will be different for everybody. But here we have this beautiful Queen of Swords energy. And this is your ability. And I think that either way, if you're looking to pursue something that is in the spiritual world, okay, or if you're grappling with some feelings of going into the unknown and starting something new, this Queen of Swords energy, getting to this place will be very helpful for you, okay? Because the Queen of Swords, she's the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So here we have the throat chakra and the sacral chakra communicating about our passions. Here we have our communication from the heart space, right? We also have communication from the heart space here with this King of Cups. But with her, there's so much integrity in her communication. So whether you're speaking, having a conversation in your mind or speaking with other people, there's something here about, especially with all of these butterflies, that if you sit and give yourself the time to think, especially from the heart space, your words are transformational. Okay, they transform people. So I would really give yourself a lot of credit for your way of thinking and the power of your words. Okay, she has a lot of power in her words, and they're from the heart space. The other thing with queens, as I said, this king is a leader. Queens are guides. Okay, Kings just get stuff done. They don't explain the process to other people. They kind of expect you to just kind of take the leadership. And that's not in order to be bossy. Like I said, it's just that they have the responsibility of making sure that everyone is safe and everyone is taken care of, and it's masculine energy. So they're taking action. With queens, because you're mastering this process of communicating from your heart space, you're a guide, so you'll actually be able to teach other people how to do it. Okay? And that's huge. So, what does this lead us to? I'm just going to pick both of these up at once. We have an emperor and an empress. Okay? The empress is here twice. So, the empress is huge for you, Scorpio. So, whether it be this is you personally or this is you in relationships, we'll look at it from both aspects, because you could be doing this work and just meet someone that is an absolute complement to your energy and can step up for you. And the beautiful thing about this is that they step up for you and give you a little bit support here. They pick up some of the slack here for you in the masculine energy, and they kind of take some of the control and the leadership away so that you can focus on this heart space. Okay? On this heart space too. All right? Some healing time for you. But what happens is when you have this support system from this emperor, you go from a queen of swords to the empress energy. Okay? Because now you can focus on yourself and do some healing work. And you can really start finding your highest excitement and raising your vibration and really developing into the highest version of yourself. All right. The other thing here is that there could be, for some of you, a healing process that takes place. And the healing process that takes place brings you into the highest vibration of your masculine and feminine energy. Okay. This is Aries. Okay. Action. This guy loves to create systems that operate very clearly, very smoothly, very concisely. Everybody knows what the plan is. Nobody's left in the dark. He sets some boundaries and structures in place that everything is running smoothly. Okay. And then you're in this place of creation and creating abundance around you, and taking this little page energy here with your wand, your idea, and now you're running with it. Okay. You're in the highest level of creation you could possibly be in. The other thing also this can be is like, and I may have said this earlier, is mastering your masculine and feminine energy, like mastering it. Okay. So now we have the hermit. When what happens to us when we go through this process, we become wise. Our wisdom multiplies. Okay. And with this with this wisdom, okay, we're able to start moving towards that energy of the star. Okay. That full energetic alignment, that full healing, that full wish fulfillment. And the star works just like the wheel of fortune. Okay. We don't receive the wish fulfillment because the universe wants to throw us a bone. We receive the wish fulfillment because we are vibrating at such a high vibration that the law of attraction takes place. And the things that come towards us, like this wheel spinning for us, are matching our vibration. So it seems like everything is just working out for you all the time. So sitting in this place of the hermit and assessing things and looking deep into yourself, which again, Scorpio, I know you love to do. Okay. Do it for wisdom. Okay. Everything that comes into your mind, if you're receiving downloads from spirit, if you have this spiritual awakening or moment or during this process, really look deeply into it and strengthen your wisdom. Okay. Every little thought that comes into your mind can be a valuable piece of information to help you grow. And now we have this Five of Wands. I believe that once you go through this process, I'm gonna, because I don't put cards in the reverse when I'm reading, but I do read them in the reverse if I think it's relevant. And with everything else here in the energy that it's flowing, I actually believe that a lot of chaos of all the things you were holding together here in this King of Cups energy, it actually calms down. Okay. I think that you're able to use your wands in more creative ways instead of trying to kind of keep everything in order. Okay. Obviously, like I said before, you're doing that from a very loving place. Okay. But becoming the truest version of yourself with this Empress here and the Empress there is what is necessary in order for everything to start moving in the right direction for you. Okay. So I believe a lot of chaos is going to come to an end for you. I also see in this card that, and this can happen to a lot of people, when you make a huge transition in your life, and especially in a spiritual way, trying to work within or with your higher self, it can feel a little chaotic because it's a lot of it's new. Okay. So if it feels a little chaotic, that's fine. This is, these guys are practicing here. Okay. They're not fighting. All right. They're all kind of inexperienced in what they're doing. So just keep practicing until you perfect it. And that's fine. Okay. We don't have to become the hermit or the emperor or the empress overnight. Okay. Just keep working on yourself. And that brings us to the Knight of Pentacles. And that's exactly what I'm saying, right? It's not a rush. It's not a race, because the Knight of Pentacles does not work that way. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot. But that doesn't mean he's lazy. That means he's methodical. He takes his time. This knight works with his sacral chakra and his root chakra. So he takes all of his passions and all of his creativity and all of his goals, and he moves towards them in a very grounded way. And I'm saying this could be a male or a female. It's just masculine energy taking action. Okay. So just make a plan for yourself of how you want to move forward and just slowly check things off the list, one at a time. Okay. Having that plan and staying grounded will keep your energy in a high vibration, because you're not going to be in this energy anymore where you feel like things are a little chaotic. Okay. Going to this energy is how you stabilize that Five of Wands. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Stay grounded, stay creative. All right. Okay, I'm going to get 3 cards of advice from Spirit. Okay, Spirit, may we please have 3 cards of advice? Okay, 10 of Swords. This is the end of a long cycle for you. Okay, a cycle for you that may have caused quite a bit of anxiety, overthinking, mental stress. Okay. So even though you're here and you're managing this very well, it's still probably overwhelming to have all of this responsibility. Okay. So it's the beginning of the end for you. Okay. Generally in this card, we'll see the sun coming up in the background. So we know that um, a new dawn is arising here. Okay. And he also has the same hand symbol as the Hierophant. So we also know that this ending is divinely guided. It's a spiritual process that you've been through. It's there for spiritual growth. Okay. So nothing happens to us. It happens for us. Okay. And if we keep that in mind, again, we keep ourselves in a higher vibration, this wheel can start moving this energy out of our way and make room for the things that we want to work towards, like this Empress energy, like this Emperor energy, and the Hermit, and the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. Okay. So just know, if you have moments of mental overwhelm, take a little rest, take a little time out, maybe go for a walk, ground yourself, but know that it's coming to an end. Another thing to do here is find your tribe that grounds you. Okay. This is a very solid support system that see all of the work you're doing. They see your potential. They see your skill. Okay. And even if your skill is taking care of people and being a leader, an emotional leader, and working on these other aspects, these people see, okay, all the hard work you've been doing to master yourself. And they're going to put you up on a pedestal, and they're going to support you through the process and keep you grounded. Okay. So find your tribe. And what do we have here? The highest vibration of you. Okay. Free, creative, vibrant, living in your absolute highest excitement, growth all around you, even some inner child healing. Okay. Radiant. So, I mean, I really see you moving on a beautiful path here. And I feel like that Wheel of Fortune is really trying to move you into this Sun energy and this Empress energy. Okay. Beautiful high vibration in your feminine energy, beautiful high vibration in your masculine energy, even with this Emperor. Okay. All of this is for your growth and to bring you to pure happiness, freedom from this. That's for sure. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let me get a numerology card for you here and see what numbers want to jump out for you. This is the Divine Illumination deck. And again, we know this is a divine intervention, this spiritual process that you're going through, because Baba G showing up is, just like the book said, the equivalent energy of like Jesus or Buddha showing up. He is like a major player in the ascended master world. So he's no small energy. So if this is being overseen by somebody that has that type of energy, it's divine intervention. Okay. And it's definitely something that's meant to be presented to you to get you to your highest vibration. Okay. One card, please, Spirit. Thank you. One. There we go. Divine timing. A gateway to endless possibilities is unfolding before you. That's what I was just saying about Baba G coming in. Inviting you to embrace new opportunities and reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. The universe is aligning to support your highest and greatest purpose, and all of the pieces are coming together for you to embark on the journey of your dreams. Okay, so if you see 11 or just an 11 or 1111, that's an absolute synchronicity for you. Okay, beautiful angel number there. Scorpio, look at you getting all the high vibes. Okay, we're going to take one card from the Bloom Oracle and then we will end this reading. Spirit, may we have one card for our Scorpios? Amazing. Harmony. This is all perfect. And again, I just want to point out that harmony between the Emperor and the Empress. And there's even harmony between the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, because that's a lot of heart space and emotions, um, that working together with communication. Okay. So that's also a beautiful harmony between the two. Okay. And this is number 10. So we have 10 and 11 here. Let me pick the card back up for you. This is all perfect. Tune into the harmony of nature, the way the perfect flowers bloom when the perfect time comes, the way the perfect bees perfectly pollinate the perfect flowers, the way the rain drops upon the perfect earth, and the way the perfect rivers return to the perfect sea, the way the fruit perfectly rots to allow life yet again, the way perfect mushrooms grow from the perfect forest floor of carcasses and perfect bones. Life is perfect. Death is perfect. And it might seem chaotic and purposeless when you zoom in, but when you zoom out, you see the greater harmony of the natural world. It's all perfect. Zoom out. Okay? Very in alignment with that Empress, because, like I said to you, she's always abundant, but she does not attach herself to the material world. Okay, she is not um, she's not an energy that needs to have a Birkin bag. Okay, that doesn't matter to her. Her beauty is in nature. Okay, so that's really supporting your Empress energy here. Okay, my Scorpio friends, thank you so much for being here. I will ask you again, I am new. If you'd like this reading, I would really appreciate any support. Um, a like, share, subscribe, comment. And I did ask you earlier if you would even just leave me some feedback about whether or not you just want me to read what's on the cards, or if you'd like me to actually read what's in the books. I would just appreciate it, because I want to make the readings as enjoyable for you guys as possible. Okay. Take care, Scorpio. I'll see you soon.